Welcome back with Python for Beginners, Lesson 2, Data Types. Let's start with integers. Integers are whole numbers that can be positive, negative, or zero. They are used in mathematics for counting, measuring, and representing values. Integers have properties like closure, under addition, and multiplication. However, integers have some limitations. They cannot represent fractions or decimal numbers exactly. They are also limited in their range by size of the computer's memory. Okay, here's a code example. In this example, we are assigning the value 5 to the variable x and the value -3 to the variable y. We then add x and y together and assign the result to a variable z. Finally, we print the value z, which is 2. Next, we do floats. Floats are type of numbers in Python that represent real numbers, including fractions and decimals. They are used in mathematics and science for precision calculations. Floats have a variety of properties, including closure under addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. However, floats can also have issues with precision due to the way they are represented in the computer's memory. Okay, here's a code example. In this example, we are assigning the value 3.14 to the variable x and the value 2.718 to the variable y. We then add x and y together and assign the result to the variable z. Finally, we print the value of z, which is 5.858. Okay, let's move on. Strings. Strings are a sequence of characters in Python that represent text. They are used for storing and manipulating textual data. Strings can be created using single quotes or double quotes. Strings have a variety of properties, including concatenation, slicing, and formatting. Okay, another code example. In this example, we are creating a string variable called name and assign it to the value John. We are also creating an integer variable called age and assign it to the value 25. We then create a string variable called message that uses the format method to insert the values of the name and age variables in a message string. Finally, we print the value of the message variable, which is my name is John and I am 25 years old. Okay, next data type, lists. Lists are a collection of items in Python that are ordered and mutable. They are used for storing and manipulating a group of related values. Lists can contain any type of data, including numbers, string, and other lists. Lists can be accessed using indexing and slicing. Okay, let's look at a code example. In this example, we are creating a list variable called fruits and assign it the values apple, banana, and cherry. We then use the append method to add the value orange to the end of the list. We also use indexing to access the second item in the list, which is banana, and change its value to kiwi. Finally, we print the value of the fruit variables, which is apple, kiwi, cherry and orange. Okay, let's move on. Dictionaries. Dictionaries are a collection of key value pairs in Python that are unordered and mutable. They are used for storing and retrieving data using a unique key. Dictionaries can contain any type of data for both key and values. Dictionaries can be accessed using keys and modified using key value pairs. Okay, let's look at a code example for dictionaries. In this example, we are creating a dictionary variable called person with 3 key value pairs: name, age and city. We then use indexing to access the age key and change each value to 26. We also use key value pairs to add a new key called country with a value USA. Finally, we print the value of the person variable, which is name is equals to John, age 26, city New York, country USA. Tuples. Tuples are a collection of ordered and immutable elements in Python. They are used for storing related data that should not be changed. Tuples can contain any type of data, including numbers, string, and other tuples. Tuples can be accessed using indexing and slicing. Okay, here's an example of tuples. In this example, we are creating a tuple called coordinates with 2 elements, 3 and 4. We then use indexing to access the first element of the tuple, which is 3. Finally, we print the value of the first element, which is 3. Sets. Sets are a collection of unique elements in Python that are unordered and mutable. They are used for storing and comparing unique values. Sets can contain any type of data, including numbers, strings, and other sets. Sets can be modified using set operations such as union, intersection, and difference. Okay, in this code example, we are creating a set variable called fruits with 3 elements, apple, banana and cherry. We then use the add method to add the value orange to the set. We also use the remove method to remove the value banana from the set. Finally, we print the value of fruits, which is apple, cherry and orange. Boolean. Boolean is a built-in data type in Python used for representing truth values. There are 2 Boolean values, true and false. Boolean values are used for comparisons and logical operations. Code example for this is, in this example we are creating 2 variables, x with the value 5 and y with the value 10. We then use the less than operator to compare x and y, which evaluates the truth because 5 is less than 10. We also use the equal to operator to compare x and y, which evaluate to false because 5 is not equal to 10. Finally, we print the results of the 2 comparisons, which are true and false. Okay, next we will look at practical examples in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.